What's up, Jason? How's it going? I have no idea where my guest is. I guess he's running late. Guess we'll have to do it another time. So you're rocking Suspero, Tenure, and you're rocking Argos Pour Home. Nice. Very, very nice. Me, I'm rocking a bunch of cheapies all over my skin, testing their overall performance, longevity, sillage, and projection, whether it's a hit or a bust. And I'm thinking this one might be just a bust. I think she squirted a little too much. It's like the atomizer just puts way too much juice out. It's pretty wild, but it definitely smells like Lamel. Excuse me. But overall, welcome to Happy Hour Tuesdays. So earlier, I went to a rack store, went to Gabriel Brothers, and I was walking around looking for cheapies or some other fragrances that could make me feel intrigued or interested. At first, I went to Burlington Coat Factory because I was under the assumption that they had Latafa and Paris Corner. So I go there and I see nothing. So I was like, so much for that friend. Can't trust that guy. So then on the way home, I said, you know what? I haven't been to this other store, so I figure I'd stop in and just see what they got, whether they have anything or they have crap. And then I came across a couple of cheapies that are like, oh, $4 a pop. And I came across this one by John Percy called Gallant. And yes, this is a cheap J. Jean Paul Gaultier LaMail knockoff. Far as longevity goes, I don't know. I guess I will find out when the night is over. And this is about, oh, you get that lavender, that mint. I pick up some tonka bean, kind of like a roasted tonka bean. And then I pick up a little green cardamom. It's not bad, but I feel like it's kind of diluted, watered down. But it is what it is when you spend $4. And as I'm getting ready to leave the store, I run into some girl that's like, hey, I know who you are. You're Son in Paradise. I'm one of your subscribers. I thought that was pretty cool. And then this cashier guy asked, like, how do I start a page? So I told him how to start a page, and then he subscribed to my channel. So I thought that was pretty cool. Other than that, what is everybody's day like? How was your day, Jason? How was your day, Joel? What are you guys up to? How was your weekend, Joel? My week's been all right, other than a little bit of chaos every now and then, but I'm fine. Doing well. Now, I was supposed to have a guest on my channel, but I'm certain he is running late and has some other things going on, but it's okay. I'll just have to schedule it another day, another time. And then, oh yeah, the tariffs are quite high, Joe. They're getting pretty ridiculous. All right. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good, chilling. I'm in a happy mood.
There you go.
Yeah,
What? I'm looking at a question. Do you have a human child?
I have no idea.
If,
Uh,
if he had children, I'm pretty sure they'd be human.
well,
Or we're talking
yeah.
about me. Talking about me, bro.
Well, if I had children, yeah, they would be human unless I would pull some Elon Musk kind of stuff and have robot children.
That's right. Or take that spaceship up and knock up some aliens.
Yeah, ET style. Phone home, phone home.
That's right. Sorry, I'm late, man. They took
No, it's
forever
all
getting a
good.
report. One of my patients was kind of crashing, and
Yeah, I hear that. I thought it was pretty cool that, you know, earlier I went out, I went to Burlington Coat Factory, and I was told by one of my other friends, you should check out Burlington Coat Factory because I hear they got Alhambra, Latafa, blah, 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 blah. So I go there, I'm looking around, nothing, not one thing, not one rack of any fragrances. Thinking to myself, what is this guy on? And I just, drove here for nothing, wasted gas. So I'm like, got to burn that source. So then on the way home, I stopped at Gabriel Brothers. And I haven't been there for like ooh, probably 7 years. So I stopped in. I went and checked out some, you know, other items. Then I came across like I never knew Revlon had fragrances that made for women and men. I didn't want to check it out. I didn't know nothing about it. And then I went to another rack and I saw all these cheapies for like $3.99, $4 a pop. And then I came across the one that is the male midget. And
like my
yeah, so I saw this and I'm like, yeah, this is a cheap knockoff of La Male. So I said, you know what? I'll grab it because I like John Paul Gaultier fragrances and I'll see what this one is all about, whether it's a bust or it's a banger for your buck. And then they had another one called Pure Fresh, and it's by United Scents. And that one is a total clone, 100% copy of Polo Sport. And I
yeah.
still smell it on my arm. So it's been about 5 hours for all of these that I've been checking out so far. Not bad for $4. Can't really complain.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
It'd definitely be good for like a middle school kid or something.
yeah.
Stocking stuffers
But
or
then,
something.
then I saw this, and that just is ridiculous. Another Aventus clone. Like, how many times are they gonna keep trying to do a twist on Aventus? It gets ridiculous. It's too redundant with all these clones.
Yep.
So I checked it out, and sure enough, I get black currant, pineapple, and I get bergamot and a little bit of apple on the backbone. It's not bad, but I'm certain I'm not going to wear this as much because I'm not really big on Creed.
Right.
But yeah, they do look horrible looking.
Yeah, that's very bad.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
I just want to say before I forget to tell you though, Typically, Burlington does have colognes. Um, all the ones around me do, and it's hit or miss what you find if you can find any of the the Latafa cameras or the Assad or anything like that. But they usually do have fragrances.
Well, the one out by me was up in Euclid, Ohio, and they just have nothing, and I was shocked. But there is another Burlington coat factory in another area that I might check out sometime.
Yeah, I would check it out. Usually they got some stuff.
Yeah,
It's not great, but every once in a while you can find something decent up in there.
yeah.
So
Usually,
I'm trying to open this package.
usually I go to T. That's with the one I picked up the other guy, Zaro Sport. That's definitely for like a teenager, but it started growing on me. It's not. It reminds me of Abercrombie Bears. It's a little
Mind you of what?
cool. It's pleasant. It's got a good scent. It's got like clear sage, uh, lavender, sandalwood, and tonka bean. It's not bad. It's decent. It's pretty good. So every now and then you might have hit and miss with fragrances.
Right.
Well,
Anybody, you or anybody in the chat have any experience with unique luxury?
mm, I wouldn't know. I never heard of that.
They are extrait de parfums. They do have a lot that are hyped.
Yeah.
Um, one of the most point that at me. One of the most hypes is something called Crush on Me,
Okay.
which is like a caramel. All I know is caramel. That's why I was thinking about getting it. But um, the one I got, I feel like I've heard smells like fruity pebbles. It's
Those
one of the top notes is grape,
fruity
which I've not
fragrance.
seen.
Golly, that sounds like it could lean a little girly. But that's what I thought with this list, like a white bottle. It's got a horse on it, a gold horse. I think Bali out for limited. That reminded me of a like a gourmand raspberry upside down layered pineapple. Very, very fruity and very girly and very strong. But I got 10 hours of longevity out of it. But would it be something I would wear or reach for all the time? No. It has to be for a special, like a certain situation.
You said that's the Cat Alpha Sun, the white bottle one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the mistake of getting that one.
My brother loves that one. I like the black.
Yeah, the black one. I dig that juicy pineapple in the black one.
Yeah. Same. Yep. Come on, y'all. Hit that thumbs up.
Oh yeah, we're at 2 likes. What are y'all doing here?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, King Yeti? What's up, Jason? You have Kute?
What's up,
That's
King?
the boozy one, right?
Ah, yeah. Some people ain't gonna like Al for Son, but I like that one. That's a good one. Kute. Good. Look at the.
I'm gonna give this a spray in the car. This could be a bad idea. I don't know if this is super strong or not.
That's like 166 up in Sloma shop.
What's that?
That Kute, I'm looking it up. Fragrance net, they want like over 200 for that. But let's see what it's all about. All right,
Okay,
looks
damn.
pretty good. So it's woody, whiskey, tobacco, sweet, little bit of oud, aromatic, warm, spicy. That sounds like pretty damn good. So boozy tobacco.
That's
Who
not.
would like a boozy tobacco fragrance? That's good stuff. That's
Check out check out Istanbul. I can definitely get the grape in this.
Istanbul. Let me look.
Starts off a little feminine, but I feel like I think I remember like toffee and something in the dry down that caught my attention. That and the grape. But someone told me fruity pebbles.
See what they going on here. All right, Galavan grape soda. That's wild.
Yeah, I could definitely get the grape soda vibe. I need to start checking out Supers.
Yeah,
Oh man, I don't know about Supers, but that's only because the female reviewers have been reviewing them, and I've not seen one male reviewer review them. And I feel like that's definitely they're definitely getting paid to hype them. But I could be wrong.
maybe not. Might be a load of shit. Might not be a load of shit. You just never know.
Oh yeah, I'll let y'all try them first. You let me know.
Nishane, Kyrgos, Kyrgos. That sounds good. Nishane does have some remarkable stuff.
Oh yeah.
I only got one fragrance so far, and I haven't got anything else. And that would be from the Colonies line. I have Saffron Colonies by Nishane, and this is it's to me it's like an acquired taste. It's not for everyone. It's not for teenagers unless they're into this kind of stuff because this might be challenging for a teenager. It's very warm, very woody, really good, has great performance, great longevity. It definitely projects.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit like a wet leather smell in this one in the background, kind of like on the backbone. But overall, it's a really good one. Ross turned me on to this one. He kept talking about it, and I did some research on it. And I found it on eBay through Forever Lux for like $70. And I'm like, shit, I'm grabbing that. And I bought
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure.
So I gave it a few wears, and it's so good. It's a really good one. It's it's remarkable. I think it came out, oh, I think like maybe a couple years ago, maybe a year ago, I think. But there's another one I want to check out, and I can't think of the name, but it starts with an H. And he said that one is like a limeade popsicle kind of fruit, very citrusy. So let me see if I can pull it up. Saffron.
That Cuba has reviewed Super's Morocco. That's the one I want to try. So the one I hear all the women talk about is Super's Budapest, I believe.
Yeah,
Is the Morocco like a tropical vibe? Because I do love my tropical fragrances.
I like some tropical fragrances. I think the one that does for me is Coco Loco.
Coco Loco, yep,
But
definitely one of my favorites.
that one's probably the best I put my nose to.
Yeah, I try to turn everybody on to Coco Loco for sure.
Yeah, I want to check out Citrine sometime when I can.
Yeah, that's on the list. Citrine and Aurum.
Oh, that is a good one too. Jacques Foth, Caracal Bay. That is a beautiful fragrance. And that's funny you mentioned that, Joe. I was just thinking about some Jacques Foth fragrance the other day, and I still see them on sale on Fragrance Net. They're like 20 some dollars, which you hardly ever see.
Really, I'm gonna have to screenshot that. If it's that cheap and it's an amazing tropical.
Caracal Bay, it is. I found that one from Macy's. I think it was just a 1 ounce bottle for like 60 some dollars. I bought it. It is really good. It's definitely a tropical fragrance. Has a really good coconut in it. Makes me think of like you're somewhere down in like Costa Rica. That kind of vibe is what I get.
Nice. I'm thinking possibly Costa Rica for vacation this year, actually.
Yeah, that's it. What Jason mentioned. It's Hesperidide is the colony slime one. That's like a lime popsicle fragrance. So this one came out in 2019. This is very citrusy. It's fresh, spicy, leathery, and floral. I don't really pick up much of the floral. I think it's kind of light, but what's really prominent here is the saffron and that leather. It's really prominent in this one. And the sweetness I pick up in here, it has a really good passion fruit note once the fragrance starts to settle down. And then you get some magnolia, pink pepper, the leather, musk, ambiguous, but saffron and leather very prominent on my skin, and I like it. I wore it the
Nice.
other day. So far, I've worn this bottle since I've had it. I'm starting to get a dent in it. I've worn it probably 10 times.
Damn, you got a signature scent, huh?
Yeah, I've worn this about 10 times, and I wear it when it's cold. I won't, not nothing in the spring. Maybe the cool days of spring when it's first cold, when it's starting to become spring, like maybe now. I might wear it tomorrow. So I think out of everything I have in my collection, what I would wear the most is Seraphine Blue, Saffron Colonies. What else? Dolce and Gabbana, K, EDP. I put a huge dent in that bottle. And I'm starting to have a dent in one of my Mancera's, red tobacco. I'm gonna have to get the intense red tobacco. And
Yeah, I hear it's a little smoother. I
yeah,
actually like that now. It's not as feminine.
and then I'm gonna get that
I
the Drat Boise by Mansera.
think it's turning into like I can get whatever that vanilla or coffee.
But I'm still waiting on one of my packages I ordered maybe a week ago, and it was supposed to be here March 1st, and it's still on its way from the postal service. And man, boy, are they slow. Like
Yeah,
I just
they
don't get it.
actually just they misdelivered Diego's package that I'm gonna send him.
Really, they got the delivery the wrong address.
Yep, yep, it's in Middletown.
Wow, that's
So
that's
I don't
ridiculous.
know. Yeah, it was originally supposed to get to me by Thursday, so they still have 2 days, I guess, to make it right. But it should have been here today.
Yeah,
And then whoever dropped this off, they dropped it off outside of my outside of the building, like just the box on outside on the deck. Like you couldn't open the door.
that's ridiculous.
Like y'all don't know people steal out here.
Oh yeah, right, right. There's a lot of butt nuggets out there that do that crap.
Yep.
I've dealt with that in the past. Like last year, I dealt with that from Amazon of all places. I ordered a few, what was it? Offnon Silver Supremacy and the Supremacy Edition, the other bottle, Intensely, I think it's called.
Mhm.
And they got, I was at work, unfortunately, and I was working late. So I texted my neighbor to see, like, hey, hold on to my packages until I get home because, there's thieves going around thieving in the area. But he was out. They said delivered, but when I got home, nothing was there. Not one thing, not one package. I
Mhm.
was missing four packages. So I took a picture of everything. I got a hold of Amazon support and they refunded me. And instead, at that point, I was kind of mad. So I ended up going to TJ Maxx and I found them there way cheaper than what Amazon had them listed for.
Nice.
So, so now it's like I'm kind of cautious of ordering off Amazon. And sometimes I don't really trust Amazon all that much. Fragrance box? Oh,
Uh, um, and told them like, you know what, just leave the shit at the warehouse. I'll come pick it up. But I was real mad, and they said, "Well, why are you so upset?" I said, "If you fucking pay for a pizza to be delivered, do you want to go pick it up?" I said, "That's what y'all are having me do right now." I said, "Now, whoever's lying, saying they tried to deliver, Well, then they said like, well, maybe it was on another truck. I said, well, why are they saying that they tried and I wasn't home? Because no matter what the excuse is, y'all are lying.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. And you're right about that, Jason. If it ain't sold and shipped by Amazon directly, I won't even fuck with it. I won't even buy it. So it's just it's ridiculous. And then when I got what was it? When I ordered Zaharov's Precious Treasure with the wooden box, I don't know what was going on that week, but I ordered it on I think it was the following day, and I bought it, and I paid like three something for it. I think 300 couple bucks. I want to say $303 plus the shipping. I did UPS, did 1 to 3 days, but I know George is busy. He has a lot going on, so it's not his fault at all. It's UPS. Sometimes UPS is good. Sometimes UPS can be a pain in the butt too with delivery schedules, especially during the holidays like Christmas, because that was right around the time. That's when things get chaotic. And luckily, my package got to me, I think, within 5 days. But I felt bad for Rafe. He was having some problems. And he made a complaint with UPS saying that, oh, well, your package is lost, blah, 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 blah. You're going to have to buy another one. Well, that ain't going to happen. The limited release and the bottles are numbered and only so many were launched. But luckily, they found it and it got to him, I think, the next day. So he was happy. Now, I've seen that go UPS too. And it's just, I think it's because of their new shipping system, is something I found on Reddit with UPS. I read some kind of article on Reddit. They changed up their delivery system, and I think they have a new like manager or owner for UPS. Same with FedEx, and it's like I think they also don't get paid as much like they used to. And now some of these workers just don't care if customers get their packages or not.
Right,
And that's still bullshit. Like, do your job that you got hired for, or go find another job,
right,
you know?
absolutely.
I had that, what was it? Oh, I had a package come in maybe a month ago, and it was through eBay, but it was from FedEx. And I caught this jackass throw my package right on the porch. I came outside down my driveway, and I'm like, what is your problem? You break it, you're giving me the money right out your back pocket. And he don't
Right,
stuff. And he tried to get cute with me. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood. I spent
right,
some dollars on a bottle of fragrance, and they hire jackasses like you to throw people's stuff. I ain't having that. And I said, you ain't leaving anywhere until I open this package and make sure my bottle is okay. And I opened it. Luckily, I got very lucky. There was no cracks, nothing leaked. And I'm like, get the hell off my street. And I'm going to send in a complaint. And I did. I'm just,
right,
people should not experience crap like that.
right. That's why at the hospital I try to treat everybody as if they were my family member.
Mm,
Like they should treat every package as if it was their package that they want delivered, not messed up. Because for one, you're paying for shipping to get it shipped to you. You're waiting on things.
yeah.
They definitely need to do better.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm looking at this. Jason, got to get some more Coastal Carolina stuff. Great indie niche house, a little pricey, but Cameron does great work. Not heard of that one.
there's another one I'm gonna be checking into because I've been talking to the guy, and he's on my Instagram, and he followed me, and we talk quite a bit. And his fragrance house, he's down in Miami, Florida, and Jason turned me on to him, and it's Sensual Obsessions. The guy's name Kevin, and I hear he does really good fragrances. He's like a small indie niche house down in Florida, and soon I'm gonna check him out. And I heard from another YouTuber, another friend, that he has exact matches, like way better than what Middle Eastern houses do. So I'm curious. And I seen one that caught my eye that I'm eventually going to check out. And also, he has this service where you can actually have your own custom personal fragrance made specifically to your liking. And you get to pick out the notes, and you get to work with the perfumer. You'll get like a sample or two before the final product is finalized. And there's different
Right.
for that service. And I'm thinking of doing that so I can have my own style of fragrance so I know what I'm getting into when I start doing my own. And this is a perfect
Absolutely.
opportunity for me to get into it. So I definitely gonna check out Sensual Obsessions.
Yeah, I got someone who wants to put me on out of England somewhere. They make their own stuff, but dude wants me to become basically his plug in the United States to resell his fragrances, and he said that I get to keep all the profit, but I don't know anything about the house as far as quality and if it's any good. I don't know,
Yeah,
you know,
uh,
but they're supposed to be sending me a care package.
one guy's gonna be sending me a care package from Paris, France. I've been talking to him. He's been following me, and he likes my content on Instagram. And he finally checked me out on YouTube, and he told me keep up the good work and all that. And he wants to collab and work with me, and uh, wants me to help him bring him some business. So I told him, hey, you could send me samples, bottles, whatever. It's all good. Even if it's samples, I'm fine with that. Doesn't bother me. And he said,
Right.
will do. I'll keep you in mind when my new stuff is ready to launch, and you can send me your address, and I'll get them out to you as quick as possible. And I want to carry this relationship further on. I said, absolutely. And then I said, when I do my reviews, you know, I said, I like creative freedom. I want to be able to say what I can say, whether it's something I could recommend to other YouTubers, to my subscribers, to whoever, if it's good, if it's worth it, full bottle worthy, or if it's, shit. And I don't want to, work with somebody who expect me to say what they want me to say. I don't work that way.
Oh yeah, I refuse because at the end of the day, if you're lying about some shit, that's gonna kill your channel.
Yeah, it is.
Like I bought enough of my own bottles that I'm sorry if you don't want to rock with me because I'm gonna speak the truth. then I'll just continue to buy my own bottles. I don't mind. But yes, exactly. If you're going to let me be 100% blunt and honest about how I feel about it and what I get from it, then yeah, we could work together. But if not,
Move
I'm
on.
cool.
Yeah, so the guy agreed with me. He's like, absolutely. I want your 100% honesty, even if it's a bad one, or, you know, because like I have a subscriber that he's into like masculine barbershop scents that could, get me low views. And he likes, what was it? Azaro Pour Home, that kind of style. So
Hmm.
I'm just now getting into Azaro. I never really got into them other than the only two that I liked that I happen to have like decants of is Wanted by Night and The Most Wanted. And
Those are my favorites.
I'm gonna get the full bottles, and I want to check out that new Azaro Forever Wanted Elixir. And
I think that one's actually pretty decent. I know a lot of people in the fragrance community right now are not really feeling that one,
I hear it's more
but
leathery, kind of warm. And I watched Fragrance Dude, Randy. He did a review on it, and from what I gather, he liked it. And I'm a fan of leather. I like leather fragrances. Just like Ferragamo red leather. That's a good one. And well, Zaharov leather tobacco. That that don't need no introduction. The name says it all. That's very smoky, resinous, monster performer. But I think that one's more like mature. I don't think
right.
any teenagers would be rocking that unless they feel challenging. And if they're up for a challenge, go for it.
Yeah, with what I get with the new wanted elixir, I think it's gonna actually be mass appealing. I think even younger dudes can rock it. You can definitely get the leather and you can definitely get the raspberry, but it's kind of subtle.
Okay.
So young kids aren't gonna be like, it just smells like an old guy's leather jacket. No, they're gonna pick up on it, but they're not gonna probably not gonna get like, oh my god, that's just too leather heavy.
Yeah. What I like about leather tobacco is that uh, birch tar.
That's
Unfortunately,
the one they got rid of because the birch tar is illegal now.
yeah, the was it International Regulatory Fragrance Association, I think it is. They banned birch tar. Then I heard another one. They might get rid of raw tobacco for 'em in fragrances as well. And what they're doing is just kind of killing the industry with fragrances. I mean, I don't see no
Absolutely.
damage with raw tobacco materials in fragrances, especially like, I really don't see that. And I had this conversation with Rafe, and we were talking about it. He said, what they should do instead of banning these notochords, stick warning labels on the bottles, just like they do with cigarettes and alcohol and all that stuff. Because all
Absolutely.
the IRFA, all they're doing is destroying the industry, wanting everybody to change their formulations. And it kind of makes sense why some of them are doing scent molecules. making up their own scent molecules in lab because it's cheaper.
Mhm.
Now, just like what Joel was saying, these tariffs, high tariffs going up, so things are going to get kind of expensive again. And I can only imagine how much perfume oils could be again. Because I'm always on a couple different sites that I have where I can get fine perfume oils, and some of them ridiculously priced. I'm like, what was it? Oud. The actual oud itself is expensive, and some of these other boards are like, I seen a couple for like 100 some dollars just for a very small amount that comes with an eyedropper. It's crazy. Yeah, it is natural oud. You're gonna pay money for that. So I've been doing my homework on learning how to make my own stuff, how to source my raw materials, and how to source different lavender, cardamom, patchouli, all that. I've been taking notes. I've been learning how to smooth fragrances out, how to start out. So I got a notebook and I take some notes. So I'm starting to, get the hang of it. And I kind of have my own fragrance note put out, top notes, middle notes, base notes, and all of that. So that's something I'm looking forward to do sometime this year. I'll probably do, start in the summer and do my first, like, fall, winter fresh because I'm going to have to let it sit, macerate, and all that. And probably by winter, I'll do a fresh fragrance, my own pour home, New York. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And then I'm looking forward to Zaharov's new ones that are coming out this year. He's gonna have, I think he's having a couple more seraphims. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, I still have a sample of that one. I need to get a bottle of that. I'm just waiting on the same one Jason has, Argo's Pour Home. I'm waiting on that to come in. And I'm hoping, what is it? Today's what? Tuesday? I'm hoping it'll be here by Friday. I'm going to give it a few more days. Because occasionally I'll talk to the former CEO of Argos. I messaged him on Instagram and I said, hey, I finally decided to get an Argos. I went with Pour Home. I will give you my utmost honest review about it. And he's like, oh, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. I want to hear what you got to say. So, so other than that, today's been a chill day. I got a call back from the temp agency. the one position I wanted. Yeah, I could have got it, but I don't have enough experience, I guess is how they put it. It is what it is. So she found another job, another position for a packaging company. No experience needed. It's entry level, but I think it's like 19 an hour. Hey, got to start somewhere, right? So I called this other woman, left her a message. She'll call me tomorrow and discuss about. And if I like it, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with that. 19 an hour, weekly pay. It'll put a dent in my bills, and I would definitely, I wouldn't mind packaging. It'll be different. The environment could be better. So, yeah, for all I know, I could be walking into a shithole, just like the last job. But, when you think about it, all factories, any other job, you're always going to have that asshole out there.
Oh yeah.
So, I pretty much just,
Yep. I just stick to myself.
yeah, my old job called me today, like, we want you to come back. And I'm like, I can't do it.
Trying to get me catch case, huh?
Yeah, it's like, sorry, man. I said, initially, what I said, want me to come back 25 an hour and you fire that retired pig. And because if I come back and he's still there, I'll be in trouble. They're like, well, that's passable. We could do maybe 18 an hour. I'm like, I'll pass. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Right. Yeah, no doubt. Well, they might call back with a counter offer, man, if they can't fill that position.
Yeah, I'm certain they will because since I got laid off and I was at no fault for it, they laid me off for some stupid. At first, they were like, when I had that meeting with a temp agency, I had to go in, fill some paperwork out, had to submit a urine test and all that. I passed the urine test, and then I said I'll be on my way, and I was on my way. As soon as I get there, they said, we don't need you. We have somebody else today." And I'm like, "I was on my I'm here." They're like, "Go home. We'll see you tomorrow." So tomorrow comes, and they're like, in the morning, we'll see you Saturday." And I'm like, "I'm already here, and I'm clocking in." So I clocked in, they clocked me out, and they're like, "We'll see you tomorrow." As I'm leaving, they're like, "Okay, the other guy called off, come back." And that's at that point, I was already almost home, and I said, "Just a sec, I'll pull a Yui. I'll be there in 10 minutes." Since they were playing games with me, I was already home.
Right.
And then,
Go get you a shower, go fix you a nice meal, watch your favorite show, and
yeah,
then maybe go in.
and then come Saturday, they're like, we can't afford to pay you anymore, so we're gonna have to let you go. I'm like, okay, whatever. So it's whatever. What's up, Diego?
Yo, what's up, Diego? How you doing, brother?
What's good, Diego? What have you been up to?
So you don't like this, but I still get that grape, and I'm smelling like some chocolate vanilla or something.
Grape, chocolate, vanilla. That's kind of wild.
I don't know. I think I'm. There's definitely florals. I definitely still get the grape. I don't get no damn fruity pebbles,
Yeah.
but I kind of like it. Like it's transitioning into something. It seems gourmand to me for sure.
Hmm. I have another. What is the other gourmand? I have another gourmand somewhere. Marshall.
Doing errands, washing clothes. Thomas Kasmala, #1 tonic vert for 115. Have you smelled it?
I should check Marshall's. Maybe tomorrow. 'Cause sometime Marshall's has some decent stuff. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I forgot this other cheapie. I never heard of this brand, and it's definitely a knockoff. But we have Enforce. This is by United. In this bottle, they fuck. They've literally copied the bottle. I hate when people do that. But here, we all know what that's copying. Gucci Guilty Pour Home. And literally, this one, you get the lemon, lavender, some vanilla. In the air, I definitely pick up Gucci Guilty Pour Home. Atomizer, not bad. But it's Gucci Guilty Pour Home. Not bad. I gotta say, straight up exact match. That's wild that they get away with that crap.
Right.
And then they gotta copy the bottles on top of it. Like, get your own bottles if you're gonna make clones, because that's a good way.
Yeah, no doubt.
Lawsuit.
At least have some type of creativity.
Yeah. And then this one, this is ridiculous. What does that look like to you? Blue Day Chanel. Like, come on. And this one, Blue Day Chanel. EDT all day. Ridiculous. But what I'm gonna do with these cheapies, I'm gonna let them sit for a little while, let them macerate, and see if they make a difference. Because you never know.
Right.
And then I got this one, Pure Fresh. This is a Pure Fresh, and this one dries down into a polo sport. And so far, I've sprayed that on the other side of my arm, and I still smell it. So I think this is around maybe 6, 7 hours of longevity. But I'm gonna let them sit and macerate and go from there. I just hope my Argos cologne comes in. Been dying to get my nose on.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Uh, well, Diego, one thing I can say about the new Dior Homme Parfum, I absolutely love it because it's different. They took out the leather, they took out the oud, and they wanted to make it different because it's more like a approachable, more youthful fragrance, and they wanted to go a different route, and they made it more for like normal people because they wanted to make it more mass appealing.
That
Because
fuck boy energy.
yeah, and I like it. A lot of people don't like it. I think it's great. I have the OG 2020 Dior Home Cologne. I have the Dior Home Intense, but I understand how people don't. And then you have all the other guys out there who cry and whine about it. I mean, Francis Kurjan and Dior wanted to go a different direction. And frankly, at the end of the day, Francis Kurjan or Dior, they really don't give a shit what haters say.
Very true.
So I was pleased with it. I think it was a win-win, solid winner for it. And I've landed a lot of compliments with it. What I like about it is it has orris root in it. And I'm a big fan of orris root and fragrances. Then it's got like a dry vetiver. Hey, it's really good, but it's not for everybody. They just wanted to go more like a mass appealing and fill their pockets and make their money. So,
Yeah, I like it. It's just it's something I'd have to really be in the mood for though.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think my favorite buttery fragrance that I have that's got a little bit of iris in it, that's powdery, is Amouage Reflection Man. That
Still
is
gotta get my nose on that.
that's a really good one. That one that I got, yeah, this one, straight gas. Although the X straight one is way better, but this one, I really like it. It kind of has that like barbershop, barbershop vintage scent, but on a whole new level. And the way this, like the opening when it dries down, it kind of like gets radiant. It like bounces back at me, comes at me in waves. It's pretty wild. And Amouage is a really good Middle Eastern niche house. So there's a few others I still want to check out by Amouage, but this has a really good powdery, buttery texture to it. And you could wear it all year round, but it's really, really performs from what I hear from my friend who has it. It really performs in the spring and summer. So I'll be looking forward to checking it out this summer and see how it performs. And then what? I got. Let's see here. I really starting to really like this 1 million gold. That was a solid win-win for me. I like what they did with that one. They took the bubble gummy scent out of it and put some like mandarin and some orange, but it's got like blonde woods. Gets very creamy with some sandalwood. And that one, very good longevity. And that one really performs. So I can hardly wait to see what that 1 million gold elixir is going to be like.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the gold. That sounds all right.
The gold, to me, in my opinion, it's uh, more like mature, more like grown man style for a designer fragrance. Don't get me wrong, I like 1 million Parfum. That's my favorite one from the 1 million line. And I think that's somewhere over hidden back here somewhere. That one's good. And then I have the what? Invictus Parfum. I really like that one. It's got that black soapy charcoal like sandalwood vibe to it. I like that one a lot. Another couple other ones I still like to check out is the Victory Elixir, and still haven't really.
I love Victory Elixir. I know Diego is not a huge fan.
Oh, his scent of the day is Armani Code Parfum.
Who makes the black tie? Is that the same one?
Celine Parade black tie. I'm gonna have to bookmark that.
I was wondering if you were talking about like the Michael Malloy K Tourette,
So
but
it's by Celine.
Elaine.
Celine black tie. Okay, duly noted. And then let's see here. What's another one? Man, I have so much shit. It's ridiculous.
I hear that. Hey, brother, I'm actually pulling up at home. I'm gonna have to hop off, take my dog out, get a shower, and eat something.
Alrighty, sounds good.
But we'll definitely have to do another one. I might try to do another one on my channel a little later, just to try to give me some watch time and some see if I can't pull any subs.
Yeah, I hear that.
All right, brother. Yep, we'll have to do it again, man. I appreciate you for having me on.
Yeah, I was thinking, we'll figure it out another day, another week where we both have time.
Yeah, absolutely. Where I'm not in a car would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to try this new medical strain called Alien Mints. This name they come up with for stuff, man. It's ridiculous. So we'll see what this medical strain has in store for me.
Right. All
So
right, brother. All right, Diego.
yeah,
I'm
Diego.
hop off. I'll catch y'all later.
Alrighty, I'll
All
catch.
right, y'all have a good one.
Peace out.
Later.